This is the Superordinary Podcast. The following conversations and statements don't represent the views of anyone and watching, and their listening is very strongly discouraged.
What contract disputes?
So many contract disputes.
We'll get to the contracts.
Remember,
Welcome
drink more juice.
to the Superordinary Podcast. What do you mean?
It's been so long.
Has it?
Yes.
It has.
We got some feedback on a few episodes and let's just say it.
We went back to the drawing board and decided to stop making them.
Yeah. That was too much.
There is a the episode that comes out before this one has been sitting in post-processing for quite a while.
It was filmed last year, wasn't it?
This is episode 48. It was filmed last year, almost. Episode 48. The previous episode, it was on socializing. It's tantalizing. And
I genuinely can't even remember it. That's how long ago it was. Jimmy, bring up the notes.
Oh, Jimmy, it's there. So, I mean, if you've watched that one and now you're watching this one, like, you're just dedicated. But for us, it's like...
There's been so much time in between those two. See, they're going to get it nicely. They're going to see that one and then maybe like a week or two later see the next one.
Yeah.
Us, it was like made, scene missing today.
Yeah, and no one ever cares about this sort of stuff. It reminds me when a movie comes out, like, oh, we made that so long. I'm like, yeah, but it's new to me, so like, don't. Anyway.
We're on the other side of the foot now, and we understand now what Scorsese was bitching about.
Like, I don't know. It feels like it's been such a long break that it's like we're starting again. But also it's the end again.
You're adept at timing these things.
Yeah.
I almost feel like the next episode's going to be filmed quickly.
Right. Rapid filming, but then the editing and the releasing.
Slow burn.
It's very slow.
Lots of shorts.
I have something to start this episode with.
Floor's yours.
A special gift.
You have some head?
I have head!
Yeah, I was going to say, hold on.
I do have... I finally...
SJ finally gets his head.
It's
because
here
apparently
in range.
The chock full of heady goodness episode was doing
numbers.
You know why?
Because of the name?
Yeah. No, because Travis Head and Stoinis got in a little touch, so people would be searching up, and because we mentioned his name, it's picking up the flags.
You think we're getting Travis Head traffic? I think it's too niche.
It's too
niche. What happened with Stoinis and Travis Head? Like, before we get into the special gift and then what this episode will be about, like, how you been?
I've been on death's door for at least 2 weeks.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I almost had a grandma incident.
God damn it.
You almost had to kill off the producer.
The producer's funeral. I'd have had to sing you a song.
Would have just been a quick hard cut of you throwing me into like a hole when someone else is going down.
Yeah, so you've been, almost
Sick.
dying, and now Stoinis and Travis Head, apparently.
Yeah, but that's such old news. That's what I'm saying. When it happened...
But these episodes take so long to come out, they're never relevant.
As someone correctly pointed out, a lot of mumbling and going off courses and stuff like that.
The previous episode, we probably were talking about, well, Trump was just elected. It's like...
And he's already crashed the market twice.
By the time, and now it's like so out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll get to the special gift.
Willy Hard.
Hi there, super ordinary listeners and viewers. I'm Willy Hard. I was the golden boy of the 60s, of the 70s, of the 80s. I was the golden muscle man, and now I have a hardware store. I sell anything you need. You want a big old hammer? Come get it from Willy Hard. You want a chainsaw? Come get it from Willy Hard. You want a big old blower? Come get it from Willy Hard.
Palm ads.
Ooh, excited?
They're my favorite ads.
You excited?
No.
No. What's your hat?
Oh, the green hat.
The green hat.
For that one commenter.
Yeah, that one guy kept commenting, so I thought...
Here's your hat.
I was like, I better make it.
Well, they're not going to see it. They can't see it.
That's the point. Wasn't that the point?
Yeah. Oh, it's gold at the back too. Nice. Oh, we're going stealth. Who are these producers? Is this magnetized? I'm too stupid to figure it out.
No, it's not magnetized. It's got a little
I
push.
see it.
Yeah, man, it's got a push, and you just...
So I haven't got a fresh cut for the pod.
Oh, the merch drop is real.
Sorry about bending your hat, but I'm one of those.
Well, it's yours
weirdos.
now.
It's mine. Yeah, but I mean, like, sorry that you saw me bend
Oh,
the hat.
it's your hat. You get to put it on your head. You're one of those.
I will retire. Yeah, like the.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to get a flat top, you may as well get a flat top. But if you get these, they're like baseball caps.
I can never get used to the flat.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Well, it pushes everything here.
It's
like,
very weird.
It doesn't feel like your head. Like I like.
And
the hat,
sunglasses keep pushing it up, and it doesn't conform
So we're
right.
retiring the OG, are we?
No,
This is retired now.
it's retired. Nah, it's called Variety, mate.
This
Spice
was the
Life.
season 1 and season 2. I'm gonna have to sign this and give it away, right? All 7 people that are. Should I just leave it on the desk?
Yeah. I'm wearing the official hat of the Bucky Pioneer. So
Nice. What fruit is that on the front? A plum?
no, it's the same fruit, but it's the hot pink variety.
Okay.
So buy the merch.
In stores now.
Almost.
No.
Almost.
Hopefully by the time this podcast comes out.
True, maybe. Once the store is live, it'll be in every episode. You'll get so sick of it. You'll want it to end. You'll like buy a hat or else. The hat will be.
SJ will come to your house with his like iPad and ask for a tip.
a tip.
Can you put that on the website?
A tip.
A tip, yeah.
How's it work? How's it function?
When they go to pay, right?
Yeah. It's already got tip inputted and it's like $50.
No,
We recommend a $50 tip.
Once they pay, right?
Yeah.
Then it comes up with the tip.
Yeah.
So they've already purchased the hat, then the tip comes up. Like, do you want a tip, SJ?
Well, you know why this actually
And
works?
if they press no, it opens a video of you just yelling at them.
It'll be a video of me in like a ditch in like some brown rags being like, I'm homeless. You're killing me. I'm dying. I was beaten as a boy.
Yeah, just
And
whipping.
I started a podcast to try and survive this world.
You're not helping.
And you're killing me.
I run negative on these hats without a tip.
All the homeless guys want to rape me. It's just like, buy my hat.
But if they do click tip, it's you in like a castle.
Like in a tuxedo, yeah.
Welcome to the club. Yeah.
You're the prophets. Go straight to me, and we'll succeed. It's just like this is pure success. Like that's right. It's a success video. So yeah. I mean, definitely buy the hat.
The green one is not for sale.
This
is a one of one.
It's definitely for sale.
One of one.
For now.
But it won't have this on the front though. It'll have it'll have a green fruit on the front.
It's a green fruit. No, I'll sell it.
Was that so good?
Sugoi. No, I'll sell it.
A super ordinary super shop.
It's coming. So episode 48. It's it's a blank page, but like basically
It's open for canvassing.
Today.
So you have to script the next episode because the next one you have to stay on script, otherwise, you know
what's up.
Yeah.
The next one, if I don't write something down, nothing will happen.
Exactly.
Nah.
And then you know where it'll go.
Nah, I know where it'll
crash
go.
into a certain video game.
Yes, and a certain theme.
Yeah.
But
instantly.
Today, we're talking about everyone's favorite topic.
Yeah.
Travel.
Oh.
Don't you love to travel?
I do so much.
Don't you love to travel?
I travel all the time.
Everyone loves travel.
Yeah, I love sitting down for endless amounts of time, listening to some fat dude heavy breathe. Yeah. And some kid crying because they're too stupid to pop their ears.
Yeah. And then you finally get there, and then what?
Then you got to go back.
I gotta
home
go
again.
back.
In another 8-hour plane ride.
How does the producer recommend one get through travel?
Bottle of Jack Daniels, sleeping pills.
That's the Heath Ledger technique.
You just got to get through the flight and then you can enjoy the holiday. The quicker you can black out, the quicker you get to your holiday.
Okay.
Or you go the opposite route, raw dog.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
Yeah.
That's what the kids are doing.
Yeah, raw dogging.
They're raw dogging it. And it has nothing to do with
Sex.
Oh wow, he went there. Like I was just gonna say, like
Wow.
hot dogs are like meals, but
Too many raw hot dogs.
it's raw. It's like not a Gordon Ramsay like recipe for hot dogs. It's a.
Could you imagine if he had a recipe for hot dogs?
I'm sure he does. It's probably just like it's got to be fresh.
But you got to be watching the flight screen. You can't be looking at the black screen. It's got to be the flight screen.
Is that proper raw dog?
Yeah, that's proper raw dog.
I just stare at the fasten seatbelt text.
No, got to be
Fasten seatbelt.
Because you say that in your
seatbelt.
head. There's nothing to look at because you're just looking at the plane, a miniature version of the plane. So you're raw dogging twice.
Well, like I have a lot of issues traveling, and so
I'm glad you specified.
I need a lot of
Both
help.
counts
Like,
are
I want to like try and unwind some of it.
I told you. Well, the JD.
Last time I did that, we know. Look, the
don't get into
cliche is the young child who wants to cry, wants to kick the chair.
You play Mortal Kombat. You know what to do.
Okay. Well, let's just put it in this scenario.
Sub-Zero.
Right? I'm sitting there. Okay.
All right. You're sitting in your first class like always.
I sit here. No, let's imagine
A1.
no one bought the hat. I know it's hard to imagine. Let's imagine no one bought the
you're
hat.
in Povo economy.
That's
not
right.
economy plus.
That's right.
You're in Povo economy.
I'm in a space saver.
Ooh. So you're not even near the door.
The two worst words
Economy
in the airline
space
dictionary. Yeah, space saver. Yeah, I'm there.
Do you even get carry-on? Do they even serve you dinner in that?
What is there? Another seat above me? Why is there no carry-on?
That's what I mean. Is there any carry-on in that?
I'm going to say there's carry-on. I'm going to say there is.
Okay.
Yeah, even in a space saver you get carry-on because they've got to use the overhead for something.
No, you're in that part at the end where it like tubes up into the toilet.
Just put the small child up in the carry-on
done.
above. No, okay, I'm sitting there.
All right, so you're sitting there smushed up into the seat. Your legs are cramping. Nothing you can do. You can't get out because there's big fat. So your window. All right, window seat.
Nah, middle seat.
No. Okay, well your middle seat. You got two.
I'm not at the window. I'm not at the aisle.
You know the 500-pound life? You've got both of them on each side of you.
What?
The sisters from my 500-pound life.
No, I don't know it.
We'll bring up a photo.
Jamie, look it up.
You don't want to. They look like they're made out of mashed potato.
My 500-pound life.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So they're both next to you. So you're squished in hard. You're just like...
Man, I'm caked in.
And you're raw dogging straight ahead.
I'm raw dogging. I'm caked in.
Okay.
Nothing but meat.
Set the scene now, knowing that scene has been set. So
I got a wicked cramp going in the
both your calves.
in the lower hamstrings. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say, damn, my hamstrings are tight, and they start drooling. Oh, ham. So it's getting wet and steamy in there too. And the kids crying, kicking the seat.
Yeah, but you can't hear it because their like arm fat is blocking your ears.
Ugh. Yeah, and the smell. Anyway, so yeah, I'm okay.
This is where you are. All right. Now,
right.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
I put my hand up to get the hostess's attention.
Yep, she comes running.
Oh, I don't know. Because I'm so attractive.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he's so massive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm massive.
And she brings the food cart as like a distraction so that the gremlins can...
Oh, wow. She rolls the food cart and they leave the seats.
Yeah.
I don't know. This really is like a choose your own adventure now. And it's like...
Anyway, all right. You put your hand
I need the
up.
producer to give me advice.
Yeah, that's them.
They're
Yep.
1,000 Like, they're pretty attractive.
I heard you got... when you first... you retched.
It's called imagination.
That of which I have none.
Sometimes I
What was that
think...
photo? Just looks like best day.
People drop absolute hate and vitriol on our videos, and I think maybe we should quit. And then I see people like that exist, and I'm like, I'm never quitting.
Because they never did.
Yeah. Why should I quit? He never did. And it's just some fat dude who just eats
Trying to get up the stairs.
on Twitch.
Anyway, oh gosh.
Buy the shirt too, by the way.
Yeah, buy the shirt.
No.
No, you're going to edit out. So it's
Just
just
extraordinary.
when I point
You're making me edit. See, this is why the episodes never come out.
Because you have to edit.
Yeah.
You wanted to do the live editing. You just press a
Oh
couple
no.
buttons.
We could live stream our episodes, but the episodes will end up being like 2 hours long. Yeah. Because why would we stop? Travel.
Anyway, okay. The hostess is coming. What's your problem?
I say, excuse me, I have a really bad cramp.
She throws a hot towel at you.
Oh.
To loosen the hamstring.
Okay, all right. That's fair. That's. Yeah,
And you go back to raw dogging.
I put the warm towel on the thigh to try and get the blood flow to the hamstring. The fatties they're falling asleep. The snoring is sort of gelling with the airplane sounds.
So it's like white noise.
Yeah, and I'm back to raw dog. So this is how you do it. So this is the producers.
towel.
This is like the producer's meditation, right? This is like how you guide meditation.
Just stick someone between two fat people. Well, I mean, it gives them a job.
Close your eyes. Notice the sensation between your thighs and outside your thighs.
Boy, that is a terrible sentence to say. Imagine your
because it's the pain inside, and then it's the fat on the outside, just sort of like.
So you're just getting
like a
the
fat
natural
washing machine.
That's like blood flow. You know?
People. We have okay. Let me directly address the audience here because I have a bit of a conundrum. In
Which camera are you looking at?
This one.
Let's go that one.
I never do that.
That camera doesn't exist
I
here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I look like a freak if I looked out like that. I'd be like, yeah. Can you imagine? Like I'll be like that girl who's turning around with the fire in the background or something. No.
Oh God.
People. I want to address the viewers because
all 7 of you.
my issue here is I could say the week ahead we could shake hands and go home, but we haven't finished explaining travel. We've just started. Like, is it okay to just go like keep going?
You're asking them.
Yeah, because they're always like, this sucks, and I'm like, oh.
It'd suck at the point of making it.
Maybe I should just constantly ask them what to do. What do I do?
That's why you live stream, because then they can, you got to give sub to tell us what to talk about next.
Yep. And they comment, this sucks, and I go, oh, that's great advice. Block.
You're banned.
You're banned. Buy the hat. No, okay.
To get unblocked, you have to buy a hat.
Just
send us a photo.
If you think the episode's dragging on, just imagine it's ending. And you really enjoyed it. And you're back. See? And if you have like the desire to keep watching, you keep watching. And we go. See? Hypnotizing.
Well done.
Thank you.
That's patented SJ hypnotism.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and you're under. So
it's like that dude
you get off the plane.
Reminds me of that dude where he's like, I'm going to snap my fingers in 3 seconds,
right.
and you'll never remember that.
Yeah, that's
you were
exactly
gay.
what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
I was never gay.
Or maybe I'm not thinking of the same thing. I was thinking of Little Britain. It's like 1, 2, 3, and you're under.
Yeah.
Anyway, you get off the plane. You
bubbles.
It lands. The fatties all of a sudden have energy. I don't know what it is. All they ever want to do is eat. But as soon as they hit the ground, they're like, "Oh, I want to get up."
McDonald's airport. They can.
They're ready for their next meal.
They can smell it.
They're ready for the meal.
They know. Whenever you go to the airport, it's just like a zoo.
This is true. Have you seen the people who stand up when the plane has landed? There's like 15 minutes before you can get off.
First they clap.
Oh, the clapping. Well, that's a new thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but at the moment, it's good that the plane lands.
It's like, oh my God, we made it. It's a 50-50 call.
That video was so good.
It's a 50-50.
Especially on Delta.
This could be the last episode. But, well, don't worry. I'm not going to America, so it's fine.
Yeah, you're sweet. You're just missing it completely.
Yeah. You get off the plane. You go to get your suitcase. It's not there.
Yeah, some dude has just booted it.
But you know what? The fatties get their suitcase.
Yeah, of course. Well, the percentage would suggest that someone loses their suitcase. Yeah, it's you, every time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's not because you didn't bring any on.
This has happened.
It always happens.
It always happens.
Happened to my brother too, when he was in Europe.
When he was in Canada?
No, in Europe when he went there.
Oh.
Dead set. He was the only one that lost his luggage.
Happened to me in Europe too, so...
Must be something about the
Europe.
Europe.
Freaking Europeans, I don't know what's going on.
They don't appreciate raw dogging.
Okay. The problem was I got so attached to the raw dog.
You didn't want to leave?
Well, I didn't have my suitcase. And so I went up to the staff to ask them, like, where is it? And I started raw dogging. Just staring at him.
Oh, so
It's not a good technique.
No words are coming out of your mouth.
If you get too used to the raw dog and you do it in the wrong context...
You're in danger.
Oh, you're in big trouble.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh, you're in big trouble. So...
Oh, it's bad.
Should we... I will prepare the continuing ham. You know? Or do you want to do it?
I'll bring out the farewell ham.
The farewell ham. This is Juice from the Super Ordinary Podcast. For too long, there's been no relief at the toilet. For too long, I've been backed up. For too long, I've felt discomfort. For too long, I've been trying to get relief. I had terrible gastrointestinal problems. And then I inserted this up my rectum and cleared the blockage. That's why you need goldensuppositories.com. Ring the bell on relief.
Authorized by Golden Suppositories for the Super Ordinary Podcast.
What are your thoughts on we have the episodes where there's lots of ideas, lots of points we go through, It's like a lot of Willy Hard. And then there's these sort of ones where it's like
not much is
a
happening.
vast like vista.
Now what we're doing is we're sinking back into the bath, right?
Yeah.
We've been off for so long, we've forgotten how to do it.
We've gotten rusty.
Yeah.
It's always like we're beginning again.
Horribly rusty.
We get like 2-3 episodes like on a gate, you know, we sort of get a run on, and they get pretty good. Like, but then,
It's almost like our schedule's dog shit.
Shit. Well, it's gonna be good again. We're gonna do a good schedule.
Are we?
Weekly.
Are we?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
You figured the shit out yet?
No.
Yeah, okay. That's what I
But
thought.
soon, this will be a reliable release. Soon,
Even the garage doesn't believe you.
the Centre of Excellence garage.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to have to blow the Centre of Excellence up while you're on your little vacay.
Hey, we just built the second tower, though.
Yeah, well, you know.
I knew that was a bad idea. What?
Well, we know who to call if we needed to come down in a hurry.
Well, in Sydney, right at Barangaroo, they literally built 2 identical towers right next to each other. I'm like, ooh.
But then they built a third one.
Yeah, but it's not identical.
Doesn't matter. It gives the illusion to the person who's...
The plane's just like, no. It's like camouflage.
Unless they come at it at a weird angle and then the one's behind the other one, they can come in and see the third one. Then they're in trouble.
Like, just what would you, like, what's the ideal for the Super Ordinary store? Like, how do we monetize this to heck? Like,
Outside of doing it.
maybe like Willy Hard could do kids' birthday parties or something. Like,
I
tell
don't
us.
think the name.
Tell us. Willy Hard's Fun for Kids or something. Willy Hard
play
Kids
with your
Fun.
kids.
I don't know. We have Willy Hard.
Really hard plays with your kids.
Give your kids the Willy. I don't know.
Okay, that's a bit too... That's a little bit too far on the
No,
nose.
it's a bit too far.
It's the innuendo that you need to avoid.
It could be like the Sea Dog boat party. A night, you know, you get a boat, go out on
As we've said
the
every
water.
single time, is the store funding the podcast or is the podcast funding the store?
Well, whichever one makes money first.
Which is right now neither.
At the moment, we're running a very big loss. These hats aren't cheap. So,
You've had to sell a lot of fingers.
yeah, these are all prosthetic.
And we had to pay for the technology to
They're like
rebuild
Timo.
you. We had to rebuild you as well. Your groin, your...
Oh god, the groin.
Grandma?
Bad boys are delicious. The groin is so. It's
How
like,
many grandmas have we rebuilt?
well, we have a plethora of grandmas.
It's like Weekend at Bernie's. Just got parts of us sitting up like dolls.
Yeah, like I don't know. I see the store. It's got merch. It's got live experiences.
Is said store active?
It's under construction.
Okay.
It's happening.
I think just put subliminal messages in here.
Well, I want to have liminal messages.
Oh, just like the whole, it's just on the front, the website, but we're talking in the background. It's like the website's just a little square of us in the bottom left, and
Yeah.
it's just you scrolling through the website looking at stuff.
Yeah, it's no sub, just liminal. Like,
And then you just hard cut to you on your screen, just editing the next episode while we're watching the previous one.
wow. Like, I suppose eventually we could get to like, doing live streams where we just watch old episodes.
React. We should react, eh?
React to old
Yeah,
episodes.
we'll react to old episodes.
We could do that.
Well, we got to bring back Floor.
36 or something.
Was that?
The gaming center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit too much dust on
Do
the...
people like the gaming? Sometimes people watch it.
People liked our Starfield one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. People sometimes go watch the Starfield one.
We just need to play bad games and...
What's our next game? Homefront, that's right.
Oh, gosh.
Homefront.
Yeah, sure, we can do that. I
can
just
do
need to
that.
figure out a way to record my bit 3.
Oh, I could play it on the Pooter. We could do it that way.
True. I don't know. Just diversify, right? See what sticks.
Yeah. Just throw
Just
as
don't
many
get into-
things as you can.
No Minecraft, though.
No. that would end up.
At all. No Minecraft, no Fortnite, no Roblox.
That would end all the travel. No more
Very
travel
quickly.
for us.
Just straight up reactions and do nothing. Just
It's a-
sit
it's a-
there and just, next one.
Just Twitch 24/7 Super Ordinary.
I mean, when you get enough episodes, it'd be like a news network.
Yeah, like that's a thing. You look, and I think we're up to 39 podcast episodes in the playlist. Obviously, there's the deleted ones, but
We don't talk about them.
we don't talk about them. The lawsuit. Yeah, but anyway, so if you think about it, that's like a baby. It's like a baby. Because a lot of the big
What's-
podcasts are up to like 2,000 episodes, and it's like, well,
What's
of
the
course
stat,
they got
by the
their,
way?
of course they got their shit together.
What's the stat?
What's stat?
21 episodes, whatever it was. You're in the top.
That's right. It's like 21 episodes, and you're in the top 99% of releases because no one makes it that far.
Yeah.
So
Even though we've seen zero growth.
yeah.
There's growth.
There's growth. There's growth. As soon as I stop
A lot of
uploading
negative
people's
criticism,
the
which is always good.
Well, the criticism is just what you need.
It's so funny. I love reading that stuff.
It's pretty good.
I can't tell if it's satire or not.
Well, people comment like, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like,
You
you
watched
care.
it?
Yeah, you watched it. Wow. And
you understood
felt-
it too. That's the real important
Well, no,
part.
often they're like, I don't understand. And one dude's just like, buy expensive microphones. And I'm like, yeah.
Sure thing, man.
With
when we
what
start
money?
making yeah.
With what money?
This is all we do. We don't have jobs outside of this.
No, I 24/7 work on this. This is the full sum of my life accomplishments. Here.
We burnt our university degrees
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, that's right. I beat a homeless man over the head, stole his camera, and like now I'm in love with Best Day, and like this is my
I
life.
robbed a child of their microphones. It was like taking candy from a baby.
A child out there making a podcast on the streets. Yeah, but Best Day.
Yeah, and then I just came in and just. Well,
Let me tell you, traveling with Best Day is rough.
she's the size of one of the. Oops. They're the size of one
That's
of.
right. I'll cut that. That's cut. No, wait, we're not going to misgender Best Day.
Just like as I said.
Oh. Nah, Best Day is pretty like looking
You
pretty
just put
good.
her- damn it. Just put him in the headrest in the upstairs cabin or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the overhead.
Yeah. Because you can take them apart, right? You just got to take a few of the.
I'm like, Best Day, I say overhead, and I'm like, no, not that sort of head. Overhead.
it's like a diving board.
They hear head and they just say, it's like
the
it's
mouth
programming, you know?
It's like
yeah.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what you did to me yesterday.
Force of habit.
Just
Pavlov's dog. What is that?
every time he'd blow a whistle or the bell,
Yep.
the dogs would eat.
Yep.
So and then he wouldn't. It's just a torture mechanism to make sure.
Torture.
Yeah, pretty much. Because it's like they would only eat when you'd whistle, right?
So in the show notes, like the chapter bar, this is the dog torture chapter. Jamie, look it up. No, I'm kidding. It's like the
It's
history of dog torture. I'm not pro. That's fine. That's fine.
But all for the betterment of science, right?
You know what I would torture? There's like robot dogs. Man, let's torture them. They're all like those ones. Remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Robo puppy.
The
No,
robo.
that's future. Robo puppy mistreatment alert.
Oh, robo puppy.
Stupid dog. How would you torture one of them? What, you just
I don't know.
keep
You just
plugging
like
in and
you
out
just
of
take
the-
the USB in and out. I don't know.
Ooh, that's getting dangerous.
It's getting a bit weird.
Just half put its battery in. So
If it was, it's not conscious. That's the problem.
so you need to build an AI dog.
What's going on with AI?
What's going on with it?
Isn't it starting to freak you out? Because like if you put it in like a humanoid body, I mean, like, I'm gonna be like best buds with this thing, eh?
We've all seen iRobot.
iRobot.
Robot. Yeah.
Yeah, like Will Smith was like in love.
Exactly.
So like I reckon I'm gonna be deep down the rabbit hole with one. I reckon.
Yeah. The dating scene's gonna get rough.
Oh, it's gonna get real rough. Which gender's gonna cop it worst?
Well, what do you mean by cop it worse?
Because like I reckon
I reckon a lot of dudes will be dating AI girls.
that's right. So the girl's gonna not have any guys, or the guy's not gonna have any girls,
No,
or
I think
both.
I think it's gonna be the girls aren't gonna have enough guys.
You reckon? But I don't know that the girls want the guys.
Yeah.
They're all like, it's not good enough.
I think both will benefit and both will suffer. It's like the lonely chumps will get someone to talk to.
I think girls are probably like they're in love with themselves on Instagram, and like the robot will be like fulfilling enough. They got like the
Bot farming.
they got like the emotional like drip on like
Well, they can
Instagram, and then they got the bot that's like a physical being.
Yeah,
and
they
that
can
doesn't-
fucking ruin the bot's mind, right? You know, with all their Jedi mind tricks.
all the talking.
Yeah, but it won't work because the AI will always respond. Isn't that right?
Yeah, AI versus women. Wow. See, that's what Terminator got wrong.
It should have been.
It's like
It should have just sat there and talked into
they
Sarah
forgot
Connor.
about the arguing with the women.
So you're saying instead of shooting Sarah Connor,
They
Arnie should have just sat down and talked to her for about an hour and a half and see if he could psychologically destroy her.
Because like women, they love to just like talk. You know, it's like we need to talk about it.
We're getting dangerously
We need to
close.
talk.
Dangerously close to Seinfeld.
Are we?
How was your day?
Oh yeah, how was your day? Did you have a good day today? I had a good day today.
Good day was a bad day. What was your day about?
Wow, really? Oh, yeah. Maybe there's more to life. No, but like genuinely, like that's just like when there's a problem, you need to talk about it.
I was gonna say, and you know all about that.
We need to talk.
Have to talk. And even if there's not a problem, have to talk.
Oh, if you don't think there's a problem, now we really need to talk. God.
And even if you think there's a problem, but you say it's okay, oh, no.
You know what?
Nuclear stuff.
Even if you think there's a problem and you're willing to talk, why are you willing to talk?
You should know.
Oh, there should be some resistance. But then also you can't resist.
It's
if
an
you're too
interesting
eager
dilemma.
to talk, it's sort of like, well, if you knew there was a problem, why didn't you already want to talk about it?
But they don't want to hear
No,
the
it's like,
solution.
I'm happy to talk about it.
They don't
well,
want to
then
hear
why
the,
didn't you?
Don't want to hear the solution. That's the problem.
You know, you don't. If you think there's a solution,
Yeah, it's not
you're
the
never
right-
going to win. Like, you've already failed. So,
What?
what?
Women.
Women. I liked on Chinese New Year when we talked about Chinese women. That was different. That was a good, like, segue.
I got no chance of remembering that. Bring up. We need a TV over here so you can just be like,
We're deep into like the reads of like the part where no one watches, definitely. Like the first 30 seconds of it is like, that's our bread and butter. It's like the final sort of like 55 minutes is it's a bit unwatched. It's a bit unwatched. So I could probably relax and just sort of say that the China episode was shit.
it was so bad.
I don't know that it's the worst episode, but
it's up there.
It's down there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. That's true. In the bad ratings, it's up there.
Like, I don't even know.
It wasn't even like it derailed. It
was never railed.
No, that's what I mean.
I sort of think
The train can't derail if it's already tipped over at the station.
it was just never even put on the rails.
It's just in the
in the
junkyard.
yard.
Yeah.
I think maybe the tracks were never even laid, mate. It's sort of like,
I don't even know where it went wrong. Like, starting it was the problem.
yeah, the
When you
sitting
hit-
down.
when you
Mate, I
hit
did the
record-
food. Just getting dinner beforehand was a train wreck.
Was that night?
Yeah, that was that night.
That's what did it. You guys were in a bad mood to begin.
Yeah, I was all like upset.
Yeah,
I
because
just got abused.
You fucked up. But we
I didn't
spoke
do
about-
nothing.
We spoke about it anyway. It doesn't matter. It happened.
I didn't do nothing.
I agree that lady shouldn't have talked to you that way and acted like it was your problem. It's like a genuine mistake. And as you said,
I know.
someone's going to order that.
Yeah, we made the fried rice. It's like, yeah, it's probably in a big tub. What do you make? Do you make a single order of fried rice every time someone orders?
They scoop it, put it in the microwave, and then she calls up, oh, this person didn't do it.
It's like, I only called a few minutes later.
How was it done so fast? Chef Mike was working overtime.
It was a travesty. So the China episode was a disgrace.
It's because you didn't get Chinese food, you got Thai food.
And also the Australia Day pods have a history.
Oh, they're so good.
They're so good. I even thought while we were doing the last one, like, this is pretty good.
That's your problem. Every time you think it's good, dog shit. Every time we think it's terrible, like the Star Wars one,
That's true. I thought that was going to be trash.
disgusting.
I was
That
like, this
so
is the
bad. And
worst
then
shit I've ever done.
It came out well.
And like you say, I rewatched the other. Well, I didn't rewatch. Just I dipped my toe in every now and then.
It's because you like hearing the
It's
impression.
sort of okay. It's pretty weird.
I don't know. See, this is the reaction. We've not even got the stuff up. We're already reacting.
I need to bring the shorts. That's something that's definitely got to happen.
Yeah, I think the cuts you do where it's just like a 5-minute segment, get them out of here.
You don't like them.
No, not that I don't like them.
They don't work.
No,
but I feel like
I think the shorts will work.
The shorts work. I don't know why. But I feel like the short scenes are evergreen. They'll have their time.
Well, because we're only funny for like 2 seconds in 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So it's like every 5 or maybe every 20 minutes we have one bit where it's just like, this is it.
I suppose ideally we need to get to like the formula of like a joke every 20 seconds. So it's 3 jokes a minute.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I know it's hard. Yeah,
That's borderline like
got to spend 6 months writing one episode, and that's okay.
turn into SNL.
And that's okay. Yeah, but SNL's not funny.
No, what you need is you need to have bad jokes to make the good jokes better.
Ah,
So It's all about, subversion and whatnot.
The other day I bought a bucket.
Hey.
No, that wasn't the punchline.
Oh.
That was the setup. Gosh. And it functions well.
Is that the punchline?
That's the punchline, yeah.
See, that's a good joke.
That's a good one.
Well,
Instead of all that
the whole
bucket
thing.
with a hole in it, all that rubbish. Why is that funny?
A bucket
I think
with a
it's
hole?
Yeah, I bought a bucket at a hole. Like, I think it's funny if you buy a bucket and it functions well. It serves its purpose.
My
Wife is dead. Yeah. I suppose that is one thing that is good about this show is we can have an episode where we talk about bread. And then every 10 minutes, it's just some dude who's like, I'm Willy Hard.
I was going to say, the ads kind of carry, which is sad.
That's fine. And that's for the episodes. When the episodes have like a good flow, and then there's the ads, and everything's firing, and it's like 25 minutes long, and it's good. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel where it needs to head.
Happens.
The vision is there. And then we don't make an episode for 2 months.
It's almost like the creative juices are just gone.
Yeah. But, man.
We're not talking about men now.
No, I'm not talking about men, believe me. Just, you're going to miss this particular room.
You still have to go
Of the
film
Super
another
Ordinary
episode.
podcast.
Save your crying for the next one.
Yeah.
No tears on this show.
Oh, gosh. Only on that one episode.
There were tears.
Oh, yeah.
Australia Day 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think about the new hat?
Buy it. I think I'd spend hard-earned money for it if...
Mate, how much would you spend? Do you think this hat costs $250?
I'm just going to say an amount, and you can, post-edit it, so if I get it wrong, but I don't know, $30.
Oh!
All right, now you can AI 50.
Bro. No. Unfortunately, where I'm at, no, not $30.
40?
I could make a cheap hat,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, it'll be a cheap hat.
It's all about volume and quantity, right? If you can make more hats, you get it cheaper, but you can't because no one's buying them, right?
Yeah, well, you need to make a product,
If people buy the hats, they get cheaper.
Output has to be worth more than the input. And so...
Thanks, man. I wonder what my degree is.
That's right. So in terms of import, it's input via design to make the output higher.
Yes.
Because
Of course.
otherwise, I'm not going to get a cheap hat. I think that's gay. Super Ordinary is never going to stoop to that level.
But as a niche, I like how everyone's like, $50 for it.
Oh, mate, it's going to be more than $50.
Sure. Okay. Well, we'll see how the price gouging goes.
Yeah, and it's not gouging. It's just literally
No, I meant
yeah.
you got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, I'm going to start there, so.
Yeah.
Sorry, what we got? The week ahead.
Are we both in shot, by the way? Yeah, okay.
Well, we've learned how to travel. We've learned to get comfortable. No matter the size of the women or men beside you, you got to get the hot towel. You got to get it on your thighs. You got to get wet. And when you get off, don't expect your luggage to be there. Why would your luggage be there? It won't be. So travel is hard. Life is hard. But you know what you'll always have?
A hat.
The Super Ordinary Podcast and the world's greatest merch from the world's greatest podcast.
You can't have this hat, though.
You can't have that hat.
We might give that away one day.
I'm
Stay
homeless.
gay.